Hey yo everybody, welcome to part 9 of the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. We are about ready to start day 3 trial of episode 3, Turnabout Samurai. Are we ready? Let's do it. Alright, here we go. Mr. Wright? Yes?
Why do you look so unhappy?
Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know what? You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. Here we go.
Order is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder.
Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
I wonder if that will be the producer.
The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand.
I mean, Salmonella stand, or that director. I don't know why. Will the witness state his name and profession?
How rude can you get? You don't know me? I am the director. I make that still sound right, noob, or ROLFL. Salmonella, I'm a director. Television.
You were at the Global Studios on the day of the murder.
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day.
Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. He doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure.
I was at the studios from around 9 a.m. that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the empty employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left our chairs. That's about it.
The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in the meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin the cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Okay. We gotta press and then attack. Hold it! In the employee area? I'm sorry.
That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate.
Was anyone else at the run-through?
Oh yeah, that security lady was there watching the whole thing, LOL. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it.
She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else?
Nope, just this four.
Why did it go on for so long?
I'm pretty sure you've heard I heard about this, but WP twisted his ankle during the run through, see?
Oh, right, thus the limp.
Which of course led to me missing lunch, ROFS.
ROFS, rolling on the floor, starving? Lunch in the employee area. I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. So in the end, you didn't get to eat.
Yeah, no steak at least. Can't you believe it?
That must have been tough. Phoenix, yeah? Doesn't that something seem a bit odd to you? It's contradictory, because I remember there were 2 steaks. It does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila?
What you want?
When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there?
No, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all.
A T-bone steak, you mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later.
Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. So, when exactly did you eat?
We took one break around during that meeting. I wolfed it down then.
A mental image will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in the meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. What were you discussing?
The Steel Samurai story in our budget. Get this, the sponsors turned to me and say, Mr. Manila, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children, can't you believe it?
Actually, I kind of can. So nobody left the table during that whole meeting. You didn't take a single break.
Well, yeah, not one.
What seems went about, I wonder. I only had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Well?
Mr. Manila, what is this all about?
Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break.
Phoenix, great job. They took a break. One of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break.
Very well. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please.
Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing.
Yeah, FWIW, we took a break, ROFL. But it was only 15 minutes. 15, that's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. That's only enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me.
I don't think it would be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination.
All right, here we go. I have to say, you look quite like a guy who could get through his meals pretty fast.
Well, I was just facing a cold, slightly chewy T-bone steak. I mean, I have to take my time eating that kind of food, LOL.
Well, Phoenix, that testimony was too short to bring any kind of useful information out of. All you have to do is just prove that he was able to go to Studio 1 at that time. Oh, great. Is that all? What were you doing for those 15 minutes?
Eating my T-bone steak, what else?
There were 2 plates on the table.
Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry, Divasquez plate.
Eve Esquez, the producer. 3 T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat.
Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1.
I am looking to make sure. Why is that? It was only 15 minutes. That's only 13 in base 12. What are we doing those 15 minutes? Okay, we know about this. Okay. What time exactly did you take this break?
I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45.
2:30. That's the time of death. So we could have gone to Studio 1, killed Jack Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. Let's read it again just to be sure. What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say around from 2:30 or so until 2:45. Okay. Ah, dang. I pressed the wrong button. Ah. Let's try this out. Nope, didn't work. Okay, that didn't work. Not enough time for someone to commit murder. Eh? No. Ah, I have no idea what this is. Ah! I have to find something to prove that not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. LOL. That's only enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me. Press. Let's see. Who's facing a bullseye? Well, Phoenix. That just moves too short to bring out angles. All you do is prove that he was able to go to Studio 1 in that time. Oh, great. Is that all? Only 15 minutes. I'm gonna have to do a little cheating, guys. Hang on. I'm gonna have to take a look at a quick walkthrough and see where we're at on this. Like, dear God, I have no idea right now. I seriously have no idea. So, this is a brain twister here. There's only 15 minutes. That's only 13 in base 12. I think that that's the right one. However, I don't know the piece of evidence. You only get like 5 chances. So, give me a quick second here. Thanks, Wright. Walk through. Okay. sec. Okay. Oh, I have to press his third statement. So. Okay, so first statement, press. Okay, we already know about this. Second, third.
Objection!
There we go! Have we heard enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1.
Well, Mr. Wright?
Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer.
You claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1?
I claim it, and I claim it loud. If I agree to let everyone in the trailer off the hook, then the trial is over. Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. With 15 minutes, murder is certainly a possibility.
I suppose you might say that.
Alright, I've got this judge thinking now.
Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright.
What's your point, Edgeworth?
You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record.
The court record?
Surely you knew that from 2:15 to 4, the path between the studios was blocked. Miss Monkey's head was fallen across the path.
Whoa! You're right. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death.
However, the path from where the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way.
It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow, I feel no desire to correct him.
No counter-argument, Mr. Wright? Then I'm afraid you'll lose this round. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relive Mr. Manella from the stand.
What? It's over?
Very well, the court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, in regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume and no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day, all that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order! I will have order! I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess.
Alright. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi... One second. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing came clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is?
What's going to happen to me? It's seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer.
Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it, I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai hero to children everywhere, after all.
Thanks.
Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Alright, here we go.
Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
Prosecution has concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case. We worry that the defense might cause some unnecessary drama with this cruel questioning. I see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. Prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on?
Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do.
Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness! What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around. Cody? Cody? Answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady! I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day.
Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you are speaking to a child. Try to be gentle.
Witness, Cody? He is having trouble with this gentle thing.
You are present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident.
You got a problem with that?
Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops? You want me to tell you the Gramps with the beard over there?
Just, Mr. Edgeworth will do. I prefer bearded gentlemen, please. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom.
My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it.
I'd like a special permission if that's possible.
Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I'll bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You better take note of it in the court record.
Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident.
The witness's account. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal, just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady couldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out of the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. Until he rocked right before my eyes. Out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell ya. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child.
This kid's tougher than most adults we see here, honestly. Just once. I found a map on the internet, went to the studios that day, went through the woods off the path so that old lady couldn't catch me. Okay. Off the path? Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there? If you go off the path, there's a little wood. There's woods. That's where I was. I see. Anyhow, I was going for the studio. I got lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. You got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the Blue Studios door. But guess what happened next? What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know, he was kind of far away. Huh, he's being awfully vague. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It was not like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out when he went home. Phoenix, remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. Okay. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Objection! Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Oh! Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right?
Mr. Wright, a word with you.
Uh-oh. I was putting the pressure on too much. Was I putting the pressure on too much?
What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about?
It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that?
I see.
Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Objection!
Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize the poor child so.
I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court.
What do you mean, or prosecuting attorney?
Well, Cody. What? Yeah, so I have my camera, so what? You got a problem with that?
So you did have a camera, and did you use this camera?
Why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Very well, please testify to the court about what you were busy watching.
Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes with the bad guy. Wham! Then, the bad guys stop moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules.
Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Alright. So, you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course! You didn't turn away, not even once. No! Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With the samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap? Someone like that. Something like that. I'm still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Press him harder. Cody. What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yet you missed the most important part.
Objection!
What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated that he saw quite clearly.
Objection!
You know as well as I do that he was being vague. Tell me, what kind of murder was this? What kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is, Cody, you may have seen some of the skilled samurais fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow.
Order! Order! Mr. Wright! How could this be? Can you explain how you might have missed something so vital?
Well, that's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax to the fight? I know you. You can figure this out.
Mr. Wright, your answer? We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight?
Your Honor, I have evidence.
Evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight?
Take that!
Here's my proof.
What's that? The camera?
The witness stated that he recently received this camera.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation.
I'm aware of that too. Oh!
Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at that critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying clearly. Smarty realized there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you could have looked away from this fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So, you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. We have to have him testify again. Right. Yeah, means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more.
Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight?
Welcome to the real world, kid. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The skilled samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yup.
Anything strange to that testimony, Mr. Wright?
I'm not sure, but I like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Escape from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. The lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. Yep, that's all that happened, yeah.
Hold it!
When the lens opened, what did you see? Well, a person on the ground and the skilled samurai.
Hold it!
That's all? Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got the lens open, but he really Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Press it harder. Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hatkins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Oh, hey! Bullseye? How'd you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hatkins. It's one of my powers. Wow. This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody.
I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Hold it! You erased them? Yeah! Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? It's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Okay. But it was too late, so I erased them. Objection! Cody. What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it that you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! So I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. You wouldn't keep it for your album? You wouldn't keep it for your album? Ah!
Mr. Wright? What exactly is this album?
It's called The Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hatkins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won.
I see.
Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all the pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day.
Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album.
Exactly my point, Your Honor. No! Wait! No way! Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are you sure about this? Did he actually? Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what's going on here. Why was there no picture of the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took?
I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos.
You mean the Steel Samurai lost?
Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way! No! It's impossible! The Steel Samurai never loses! He never loses to anyone, ever! Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was no reason why he lied and told us that he didn't take a picture. The very reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet, to admit that he saw he could destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth.
Order! I will have order! Witness, Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw.
Ah! Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay, you're right! The Steel Samurai fell down! Then he didn't move! Ah!
Order! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim.
Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell!
Mr. Wright, what is going on?
Apparently, we have all made a serious error.
An error? What is this all about? What is this all about?
If you understand what really happened, it's quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim! Don't you see? Jackhammer was the Steel Samurai!
Order! So the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying is the man in the costume is the victim, Mr. Jackhammer?
That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jackhammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury.
But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already?
That's what everyone thought. But remember that what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jackhammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1, nor was there a pic of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then, he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume.
But why would the victim do such a thing?
I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What?
Show us quick.
No way, man. I'm not gonna look at me like that.
No!
Here it is. Ooh.
Well, looking at this, it's a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright?
I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence.
I'm sorry, but this doesn't look like the proof we need. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix! Mia, what? Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo's all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo one more, please?
Certainly, I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts that are, as we know, them in that photo. I noticed it. Did you see it? Take that! I think it's here.
You seem to be lacking even more confidence than usual.
I suppose that's because I'm not confident about it at all. Please, Your Honor, find the inconsistency of the photo. Okay. Take that! Your Honor, look at this.
I see a gate.
Might I draw your attention to the number on the gate?
The number? Oh yes, well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2.
Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at.
But that's impossible! Yeah, what's this all about? Please explain why I might be shocked along with the rest of the court.
Oh, use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what we do see in the photo taken at the time of the murder... What do we see at the photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo, Your Honor. There is another... Here is the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. Take that! Here, at Studio 2.
I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo.
Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The path was blocked. The path to the trailer was blocked.
So, we have heard.
The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time.
Yes, I suppose that would be the case.
Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could have not gone to Studio 1. Yet, it was in actuality, the reverse was true. So, only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones who had access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2! As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held at that very trailer. There was a break-in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Mr. D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime.
Order!
The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that is the security Miss Olbeck saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole the steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2.
Objection!
This is madness! Jack Hammer's the victim! The victim! Why would he steal the steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did it to cover up the details of his own murder?
Well, no, of course not.
Or do you have proof? Give me the proof that the victim Jack Hammer stole the costume.
I have proof.
You do? You do, Mr. Wright?
Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I feel less confident. I feel I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. Take that! This is it.
An empty medicine bottle?
I found it on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads, sleeping pills.
Sleeping pills?
The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer.
Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it.
Your Honor, I have an idea.
An idea? Very well, let's hear it.
I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle.
I suppose you're right. Very well, the court may take possession of the bottle.
And your bottle given to the judge.
This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Atkins' testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai, seen by Miss Olbag, may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow.
That's a lot of homework.
Mr. Edgeworth. You will need to reconsider your stance on this case. Above all, you will need to consider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers.
As you say, Your Honor.
This trial will extend until tomorrow. This will be the last extension. Very well, the court is adjourned.
That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home after about 3 times during the trial. Me too.
Really? You both seem so confident.
Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too.
Dead?
Oh, of course, we're kidding.
Are you sure?
I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial.
Right, thanks.
And that's the end of part 9, guys. That is quite a twist, ain't it? Well, I will see you all in the next part where we investigate on this last investigation dealio. Have yourself a great day, guys.